Thanks for joining me on the Ghanaian Farmer channel. My name is Enyunam, and today I am here to share a few tidbits, a few concerns or questions that have been, asked a couple of times or severally, and I'd like to give a bit of clarification and advice. If this is your first time on my channel, you're most welcome. Please subscribe and also share the link. Invite a friend, a family to know about this channel. If it's about agriculture here in Ghana, and in Africa, you are at the right place. So today I'm going to share with you. Most of the times I hear people asking, being it on social media or calling me to find out, and is there a way I can start farming here in Ghana without a land? And what do you think the answer is? It is yes. You can start farming without either buying or leasing a land. As a first time farmer, it is always not necessarily that you have to lease a land or buy a land to start your farming. But what do you do? What you do as a first time farmer who has watched several videos on YouTube, went on Facebook, on X, on LinkedIn to do a bit of research here and there. You have developed interest, you've become passionate, you want to go into farming. The first thing to do is number one, pen down some farmers you have seen. For instance, I'll use the Ghanaian farmer. I've interviewed close to hundreds of farmers. And so if your interest lies in vegetable farming or livestock farming or whatever it is that you want to do, what you have to do is take your time and maybe just have about your top 3 or top 5 farmers. Now, when you have these farmers penned down, what do you do next? What you do next is make sure that you meet these farmers in person. So a lot of you, my viewers, are in the US, UK, in Germany, Australia, everywhere. Africa here, you watch me as well. And so if your interest is to farm in Ghana, after you have done your top 3 or top 5 farms that you want to venture into, number 2 is to make that bold step and visit Ghana. Now, before you visit Ghana, you want to try getting in touch with the Ghanaian farmer. The Ghanaian farmer will be in Ghana in this month on this date. Is it possible you can book this farmer for me? I'd love to visit and we can make that arrangement. So meet the farmer in person, ask all the necessary questions that you want to ask, make sure you are convinced, establish that relationship with the farmer. When you have that done, then you request for certain basic documents. As a learned person, you need to do your things through documentation. Oh, is the farm registered? Do you have a website? Do you have an account in the name of the farm? If the farmer has answers to all of this and provide you copies of this document, then you know that indeed he's in business. So it's very important that you ask for this document. And after you have this document, the number 4 is to request for budget. Okay, so let's assume that you saw a rice farmer, you saw a chili pepper farmer, a garden egg or a sweet potato or a yam farmer, or any kind of farming, being it fish farming, and you want to go into partnership with this person, you can request for budget. Okay, can you give me a budget of a 1 acre or a 5 acre chili pepper farm? And then this budget is done for you. When the budget is done, it even tells you projected profit that you might make at the end of this. So you have your budget and you know how much it's going to cost you to invest into 1 acre or 2 acre or 5 acre, whatever it is that you want to invest into. The next thing would be asking for the duration that your investment is going to take with this farmer. It's very important. So if it is a crop, a mid-term crop that takes between 6 months to 1 year, I'm leaving my money with this farmer for the next 1 year. And then I'll come for my money, including my profit. If it is a short term, like vegetables that take 3 months, so from nursery right to maturity and harvesting, 3 months. If it's something like chili, you can harvest for the next 6 months. So you need to be sure of when or how long your money is going to be with this farmer. Now, the next step would be you should be clear of what happens to the investment after the duration has elapsed. So if the person says, okay, you're doing a 1 acre or a 2 acre chili, this is the budget breakdown, this is the profit, this is how long it's going to take you. After, okay, please send the money back into my account in Ghana. This is the account number, this is the account name. Send my investment back. Then when that is done, you can tell the person, I want to reinvest, or even the 2 acre, can we make it 5 acre for the next season? So you need to be very precise and clear with your partner what you want to happen to your investment at the end of the projected or duration that your money is going to be with that person. The last point is that you need to conduct your analysis, or you need to make sure you draw your conclusion. So I met so and so, we had a discussion, I invested, give and take. At the end of the harvest and sales, this is how things went. Is this something I'm happy about? Is this something I want to increase the investment that I have with the person, or I am not pleased with how things went, so I want to take back my money, or I have my money now, let me re-strategize and think of what next to do if still my love is in farming. So if you're out there, those of you who have been asking, and you know, how do I go about farming? Because I am not ready to come down to Ghana. And so the risk of me leasing the land, and I have to get accommodation on the land for the worker to stay there, I have to be paying, I have to be protecting my land and all that. How can I start farming without physically owning a land, buying or leasing, without physically owning a land? These are the answers to this question you've been asking me for a long time. I've answered the person, but for the good of everybody, this is something that I wanted to share with you. So if you're out there, I hope it was good. It was very important. It was valid. Please subscribe and share if you love it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you some other time. Bye bye.